Good morning, everybody. Brad at Proformance Unlimited. Today on the dyno, we have a Sniper 2 on this 347 stroker motor, Ford here, and with a Hyperspark. And we're going to see how this works. First time hooking up a Sniper 2. It's brand new, obviously. I do like some improvements they have made. Before on the other Snipers, you'd have issues with bolt clearance, as far as you couldn't use a certain length bolt because the unit was, go right over the bolts, and so they only gave you a limited amount of room. In this case, they have fixed that. Thank you. Glad they fixed that. So now I guess when you go to use a spacer plate or something like that, you can still use bolts, you don't have to use studs. That's one of the major improvements, in my opinion. Another thing is, you have to run a regulator on these Sniper 2s. There's no integrated regulator in the unit anymore, in this unit. Don't know if they're going to come up with something for that. It was kind of nice when I could just hook up the return, hook up the feed, run it, not have to worry about it. Set and forget it. In a way, it was nice, but I do understand why those internal regulators, they have had issues in the past with, but other than that, I'm very excited to try this out and take y'all along the ride here. They have a new can connector. And for those of you who don't know for those of you that don't know what a can connector is, it's for the communication for the computer. Now they have gone from that to this little thingy. Yeah. Looks a little different, I'm glad they changed it though. Those little two-prong things, they get real bendy. Those two wires, if you're running a USB cable, those two wires, they get pretty flimsy after a while, in my opinion. They become kind of a hassle trying to make sure everything's hooked in right. And those two pins inside, they gotta click. It's kind of annoying. Kind of happy with this new design. Hopefully it works as well as we think it's going to work. Other than that, I'm seeing some new things on this harness. Different features, I believe. Taking some first glances at some things. Looks good. And we'll see what's going on here. My case, I am using instructions. Might as well follow the instructions. They tell you how to use it. I was hoping for this, and I'm glad they did this. This is really cool. You used to have to run this adapter right here, which means you connect it to the Sniper harness with this 2-pin piece here, and then you'd run this pink wire to a key switch, 12 volt on and off. And now in this case, it just hooks. And I was hoping they did this, and they did. I'm really happy about it actually. Now it just connects right into the harness, right into this main harness. There's no plug-in, it's just plug and play. I'm glad they changed that. I'm actually pretty excited about that. And this white wire is already integrated in this harness. I don't have to hook up the input and output harness for that to run with our dyno cell here. I'm sure it'll be ease of installation in vehicles too. There's probably a lot of benefits as far as a vehicle goes, but as far as the dyno goes, it is very beneficial. And we'll continue on here. Then, might I point out, they do have a can coming off the unit, and they also have a can coming off the harness. Now in the instructions, it does say to use the one that's coming off the unit. Just to point that out to everybody. I'm assuming the second can for the harness is probably for a dash of some sort that they'll be coming out in the future. I'm sure that's for a dash scenario. And then this this main one coming off the unit is for, you know, plugging into a laptop and stuff like that. They have not came out with a CAN cable yet for sale to the public to go to, you know, laptop yet. Personally, I like tuning in with a laptop. This one I won't be tuning in with a laptop because they haven't given us that option yet. But other than that, I guess it's easy plug and play for people that, you know, are just hooking it up. And we'll see how she runs when it gets time to dyno. And thanks for viewing this video if you're viewing it. And be sure to check out how this thing runs.
Runs very nice.
Your dyno tuner back on the dyno here earlier in the video. Got some hooking up tips and stuff and tricks and stuff like that. Some benefits and everything to these new Sniper 2s. Other than that, it ran great. Quite impressed with these new units. Happy with the results with them. They are simpler to hook up with these Hypersparks and everything. They are truly plug and play. Less wires. Other than that, next time you're looking for a motor, choose Proformance Unlimited in your project and we'll be happy to help. 1-800-267-3940.